Are you tired of fighting for overhead bin space and paying extra fees for your carry-on bag? What if everything you knew about flying with luggage is actually costing you time, money, and comfort? Stay tuned as we count down the top 10 surprising reasons why savvy travelers are ditching their carry-ons in 2025. Number 10. New airline fees. Did you know you might be throwing away up to $60 every time you fly with a carry-on bag? More airlines than ever are charging for carry-on bags in 2025, and these fees keep getting higher. Budget airlines like Spirit and Frontier started this trend years ago, but according to the U.S. Department of Transportation's latest airline fee report, now even major carriers like United, Delta, and American have expanded their basic economy fares that don't include free carry-ons. The average carry-on fee jumped to $45 in early 2025, with some airlines charging as much as $65 if you wait to pay at the gate. Meanwhile, many of these same airlines offer your first checked bag for just $30 to $35 when purchased online in advance. That's a savings of up to $30 per trip just by checking your bag instead of carrying it on. The clever trick? Airlines are using carry-on fees to manage cabin space and speed up boarding. According to a recent J.D. Power Travel survey, 78% of passengers find the boarding process stressful, largely due to overhead bin competition. By checking your main bag and bringing just a small personal item that fits under the seat, like a backpack or large purse, you can avoid these fees completely. Watch for special promotions too. Delta and United both ran Check and Save promotions last winter where they offered $20 off checked bags during peak holiday travel. Airlines want fewer carry-ons clogging the cabin, and they're willing to reward passengers who help them achieve this goal. And speaking of airport battles, wait until you hear about number 9. Number 9. Overhead bin wars. Ever felt that rush of panic when you board and see all the overhead bins already full? You're definitely not alone. With flights reaching record-breaking 89% capacity in early 2025 according to the Federal Aviation Administration's quarterly report, finding space for your carry-on has become a true battlefield. Flight attendants from major carriers revealed in a recent industry conference that overhead bin disputes are now the #1 cause of boarding delays and in-cabin conflicts. The International Air Transport Association found that these bin wars add an average of 12 minutes to boarding time on full flights. That might not sound like much, but those minutes add up to millions in extra fuel costs while planes idle at the gate. Some passengers have even started paying extra for early boarding just to secure bin space. An unnecessary expense when checking your bag eliminates this worry completely. Flight attendants report that passengers without large carry-ons are noticeably more relaxed during the boarding process. Here's something most travelers don't know. On completely full flights, gate agents often offer to check carry-on bags for free rather than deal with the chaos of finding space for every bag. By voluntarily checking your bag from the start, you avoid the stress of possibly being forced to gate check anyway, and you can board at your leisure without rushing. Airline staff confirm that passengers without the overhead bin pressure tend to have more positive flight experiences overall. They can settle in calmly, help others, and start their journey without that competitive stress. Want to know what else you're missing out on? Let's talk about number 8. Number 8. Faster boarding and deplaning. Did you know you could save up to 25 minutes on every flight just by changing how you pack? According to a 2024 study by the Transportation Research Board, boarding times have increased by nearly 25% over the past 5 years, mostly because passengers are struggling with overstuffed carry-on bags in crowded aisles. The math is simple. When 150-plus passengers each take an extra 10 seconds to stow their carry-ons, that adds up to 25-plus minutes of everyone standing in line. Boeing's Aviation Efficiency Center found that passengers without large carry-ons board 60% faster than those wrestling with rolling suitcases. The news gets even better for 2025 travelers. Several major airlines including JetBlue, Alaska, and United have started swift exit programs that allow passengers without overhead luggage to deplane first. This smart move can save you another 5 to 10 minutes at your destination. When you multiply this time savings across multiple flights, you could save hours during a vacation with connections. Here's a clever trick from frequent flyers. If you absolutely must bring a carry-on, choose a bag with spinner wheels that rolls beside you instead of behind you. This simple change reduces aisle blockage by 40% according to airline efficiency experts. But honestly, checking your main bag and bringing only a small personal item remains the fastest way to board and deplane. Airlines are recognizing these benefits too. Delta's Carry Less, Move Fast program offers 500 bonus miles to passengers who check their main bag instead of carrying it on during peak travel periods. Ready to save more time? Check out number 7. Number 7. Skipping security hassles. How many times have you stood in the security line watching people frantically unpack their carry-ons while the clock ticks down to your boarding time? According to the Transportation Security Administration's 2025 Passenger Flow Report, travelers with only personal items, no carry-on luggage, move through security checkpoints an average of 7.3 minutes faster than those with larger bags. The TSA keeps tightening carry-on rules. In early 2025, they reduced the allowed liquid size from 3.4 ounces to just 3 ounces in several major airports as part of their new security protocol testing. Plus, you still need to remove electronics, liquids, and sometimes even snacks from carry-ons. With a checked bag, you can pack full-size toiletries and breeze through security with just your small personal item. The TSA pre-check program helps, but even pre-check members spend time removing laptops and liquids from carry-ons. The TSA reports that security delays peak during holiday travel periods when more passengers bring maximum-sized carry-ons filled with gifts and extra clothing. One smart move recommended by airport security experts: use packing cubes in your checked bag and keep a single, security-ready pouch in your personal item with just your ID, phone, and items needed during the flight. This organization system means nothing needs to be unpacked at security. Several airports, including Denver International and Atlanta Hartsfield-Jackson, have even introduced express lanes for passengers traveling without rollaboard luggage. These dedicated lanes move 40% faster during peak times according to airport efficiency metrics. And that's not the only way checking bags makes travel easier, as you'll see in number 6. Number 6. Preventing lost items. Have you ever had that horrible sinking feeling when you realize you left your phone, laptop, or wallet somewhere in the airport? According to the Consumer Reports Travel Security Survey, travelers are 3 times more likely to leave important items behind when juggling multiple bags through security and the terminal. The numbers are shocking. Airport authorities collected over 100,000 laptops and 200,000 phones left at security checkpoints last year alone. The TSA's Lost and Found Department reports that most items are forgotten when travelers rush to gather their belongings after the security screening while managing multiple bags. When you check your main luggage and travel with just a small personal item like a backpack or purse, you'll have fewer things to keep track of. You'll walk confidently through the terminal with your essential items securely in one place, never experiencing that panic of wondering which bag holds your passport or where you put your earbuds. The clever strategy used by flight attendants and pilots is the one-bag system, keeping all travel essentials in a single personal item with dedicated pockets. This way, your phone, wallet, headphones, and travel documents each have a home you check automatically before moving on. Many airports are now sending automated text alerts about items left behind at security, but waiting to retrieve lost items can waste hours of your vacation time. Imagine relaxing at your destination while other travelers are filing lost item reports. With a streamlined approach, you'll move through airports with peace of mind, knowing exactly where everything important is. But what about the items you really need? That leads us to number 5. Number 5. Personal item upgrades. Aren't you tired of trying to stuff everything important into a tiny bag that barely fits under the seat? The latest travel trend in 2025 is personal item maximizers, specially designed bags that fit under the seat but hold almost as much as a small carry-on. Travel gear manufacturers like Eagle Creek, TravelPro, and Away have all launched new under-seat bags that comply with even the strictest airline personal item size limits, typically 18 inches by 14 inches by 8 inches. According to Luggage Retailer Magazine's 2025 spring report, sales of these specialized bags jumped 45% in the past year alone as travelers discover their benefits. These clever bags feature compression technology and expandable compartments that let you pack far more than you'd think possible in the space that's always free on every flight. Many even include built-in USB chargers, RFID protection, and dedicated laptop sleeves. The smart design means you'll glide onto the plane and slide your bag effortlessly under the seat in front of you. While other passengers struggle with the overhead bins, you'll be settling in with your book or starting a movie completely relaxed. Everything you need during the flight is right at your fingertips, not stored away overhead. Travel experts from Condé Nast Traveler recommend looking for under-seat bags with station mode, a feature that allows the bag to open partially while still under the seat, giving you access to different compartments without pulling the entire bag out. With this setup, you'll feel like you're in first class, even when flying economy, with everything organized and accessible throughout your flight. But there's an even better reason to ditch the carry-on, coming up at number 4. Number 4, improved baggage handling. Remember when checking a bag meant worrying about it ending up in another country? Those days are over. According to the U.S. Department of Transportation's Air Travel Consumer Report, lost luggage rates have dropped by an impressive 70% since 2018, thanks to new tracking technology and improved handling systems. Major airlines now use RFID tags and digital tracking, allowing you to follow your bag's entire journey in real time on your phone. Apps from Delta, United, and American Airlines send push notifications when your bag is loaded onto the plane and again when it arrives at baggage claim. You'll feel totally in control as you watch your bag move through the airport system without any anxiety about its whereabouts. Many airlines now guarantee delivery within 20 minutes of landing, or they'll give you flight credits. Some even offer up to 5,000 miles if they miss the mark. The average wait time for checked bags in 2025 is down to just 14 minutes at most major airports. The common mistake many travelers still make is not taking a quick photo of their checked bag before handing it over. Airline baggage offices report this simple step cuts resolution time in half if an issue does occur. With your photo ready and tracking app installed, you'll stroll confidently to baggage claim, knowing exactly when your bag will appear while others anxiously crowd the carousel. Want to be even more comfortable while traveling? Let's talk about number 3. Number 3, freedom to move. Have you ever tried enjoying the airport while dragging a heavy carry-on behind you everywhere you go? When you're not lugging around a bulky suitcase, your entire airport experience transforms. According to a 2025 survey by the American Chiropractic Association, over 24,000 travelers seek medical attention each year for shoulder and back strains directly related to carrying heavy bags through airports. With just a personal item, you'll float through the terminal feeling light and unburdened. You can browse shops without squeezing between display racks, enjoy a sit-down meal without awkwardly storing your suitcase, and use the bathroom without the nightmare of squeezing into a tiny stall with your luggage. Airport restaurant managers report that customers without large carry-ons spend an average of 15 minutes longer enjoying their meals and drinks rather than rushing to the gate. You'll sip your coffee or cocktail leisurely while watching frazzled travelers rush by with their overstuffed bags. A common mistake is thinking you need to stay near your gate once you check your bag. Modern airports have improved their notification systems, and airline apps will alert you with plenty of time to return for boarding. Take advantage of this freedom. Explore the terminal, visit the observation deck, or find a quiet corner to relax. You'll arrive at your destination feeling refreshed instead of exhausted from lugging bags around. Speaking of comfort, wait until you hear number 2. Number 2, better plane comfort. How much would you pay for extra legroom on your next flight? With no bag crammed under the seat in front of you, you'll enjoy that luxury for free. According to a 2025 study in the Journal of Air Transport Management, passengers with only small personal items report 40% higher comfort ratings during flights compared to those with larger carry-ons. With airlines reducing seat pitch, the space between seats, by another inch in 2025, every bit of extra room matters. When your feet can stretch out under the seat, you'll feel like you've been upgraded to premium economy without paying a cent extra. You can easily reach your personal items throughout the flight without awkward bending and searching. Flight attendants from major airlines report that passengers without bags under their seats are able to change positions more freely and experience fewer leg cramps on long flights. A common mistake travelers make is putting their personal item too far under the seat, making it hard to access. Keep your bag positioned so the top stays visible and you'll maintain easy access while still enjoying the extra foot space. You'll arrive at your destination feeling refreshed and comfortable without the stiffness that comes from sitting with your legs cramped around a bulky carry-on. Ready for the number 1 reason to ditch your carry-on? Here it comes. Number 1, free checked bags are back. Did you know you could be paying for something that's already free? The biggest travel news of 2025 is that many airline credit cards now offer up to 2 free checked bags. According to the Points Guy's 2025 credit card benefits survey, 11 major airline cards have enhanced their baggage perks in the past year alone. When you use cards like the Delta SkyMiles Gold, United Explorer, or American Airlines AAdvantage cards, you'll walk past the payment counter with a smile while others shell out $35 to $40 per bag. That's savings of up to $160 round trip for 2 travelers with 2 bags. Southwest Airlines still offers 2 free checked bags for everyone, and other major carriers run frequent promotions for free checked bags during slower travel seasons like February and October. The biggest mistake travelers make is assuming all airline cards offer the same baggage benefits. Some only cover the primary cardholder while others extend to travel companions. You'll feel like a travel genius when you check your bags at no cost while overhearing others complain about baggage fees. Many hotels also offer free luggage storage, so you can explore your destination immediately after checkout without dragging bags around. When checked bags are free and convenient, why deal with a carry-on at all? Bonus: airline loyalty program benefits. Have you heard about the secret perks airlines are offering to travelers who check their bags? According to the 2025 Airline Loyalty Program analysis by Skift Research, 5 major U.S. airlines now offer bonus miles or priority boarding to frequent flyers who only bring a personal item instead of a carry-on suitcase. United's Travelite program gives Mileage Plus members an extra 1,000 miles per flight when they don't use overhead bin space. American's EasyBoard initiative lets AAdvantage members board in Group 3 instead of Group 5 when traveling with just a personal item, even on basic economy fares. You'll feel like a VIP when you breeze onto the plane ahead of the crowd with your extra miles already accumulating toward your next free trip. These programs recognize that passengers traveling light help flights depart on time and improve the experience for everyone. The common mistake many travelers make is not registering for these programs in advance. Most require you to opt in through the airline's app or website at least 24 hours before your flight. Once enrolled, you'll start your journey with less stress and more rewards while watching other passengers struggle with their oversized bags at the gate. If you found these tips helpful, hit that subscribe button to get notified when we share more travel hacks that can save you time, money, and stress. Those airport lounges aren't going to visit themselves, and we've got plenty more insider info to share with our travel community.